going, guys? Back again with some more. Or all. Nope. Drat. Uh, keep. We, unintentionally made a, Golgari deck. Trying to make a Rakdos deck, but yeah. It did not quite work out the way I would have liked. We will see what we end up with as our record. We were initially drafting vampires, which, yeah. We did end up giving our opponent some information. Let's see if they're willing to save their ammo later. They are not. Okay. Might be ending up in a situation where we, blow for blow train. I could see that. That wouldn't be too bad. Made a pie. Cool, dragon. That is a problem. Ordinance Cyclism was certainly going to eat removed, though. We have not seen any from our opponent, and they definitely, well, kinda. But they definitely have some. Like, okay, well. Yeah, fair enough. Draw land. Discard the elite. Yeah, I guess we go again. I'd like another land. Another fight spell. Okay, well. Second rule spell. I mean, we're drawing quite well from here. Okay. Not really want to where I want to use my High Society Hunter. But we'll turn it off if it means survival. I'm not going to trade off our Golem ability for a Dragon Trainer. That is a little too weak. We can come back and we'll end up eating something of mine. Swing for 4. We're trying to go for a card advantage plan. We were denied, but somehow it actually did still work out for us. Sure. It might have something. You didn't get their Morbid Trigger. Our last spell is a fight spell. We could fight the skeleton with the trainer to get the trigger, but I don't see it happening, I guess. Get rid of the Hydra. Sure. Swinging with the pair. Then we're golem the trainer down. I wanted to get down the Hagtooth, but if we're not receiving its morbid trigger at the end step, it's better to just deny our opponent creatures. Well, that. And we will swing for 4. This guarantees that we at least survive, because they can't remove both with one card. Probably. Up to 9. Make it exceedingly difficult to kill us. Not impossible, but exceedingly difficult. Okay. GG. We are 1 win, 0 losses. Which is nice. It is a nice change of pace, but could certainly change on a dime. What did mulligan though, which is nice. Means we have a slight card advantage. But we also don't have anything going on, which is a problem in and of itself. I guess with our Grow from the Ashes, we have to get a Forest so that we can actually cast Wardens on curve. Oh, slightly ahead of... Nope, on curve. Yeah. Can't block is a rough restriction on a... Hunter? I was gonna go for the Tragic Banshee if we could actually hit anything, but we couldn't. So there's always next turn. But our best draw next turn would be a land, because then we could go Warden into Skeleton. Yeah, no thanks. Very fishy opponent. Thank you for your efforts, but it's doesn't seem all that worth it. Well, reassembling Skeleton. Swing in for 5. Draw card. Hopefully a land. It's not a land. Ugh. Put this down to 15. We at least set up for next turn. Ouch, ouch. Okay, well... are gonna keep swinging. Hitting 5. And we'll give away we have no tricks. I imagine they have tricks though. But it did cost them. Gain 2 life. Only at my end step though, so the sack is gonna be the issue. Target. The Pride Mate, maybe? The normal colony wouldn't be bad either. Where are they getting its trample from? There? See? Go get him. Yeah. No real point in doing that, is there, opponent? Play the 4/5. Oh, I had 7 mana. I could have just played Meteor Golem. What am I thinking? I have enough resources that Egg 5. Huh. Meteor Golem. Gain 2 life. Hey, that's bad. They can't get through this turn. Left for 3. I'm better off just playing 2 of these. I think those are the ones I want. Morbid. Kill them. Grab those 2. Pitch that one. Like that. I think I can afford 3 toughness. So the next turn we can actually go for the Alpha Strike. That's the plan anyways. Gain 2. Gain 2. See where we're at. Like, our Morbid theme did kind of come together. Opponent's considering removal. Or 2 removal too. That's expensive. Do this. Get rid of the trample. That is the biggest threat to us. Why did it trigger twice? Oh, 2 things died, that's right. Gain 2. Gain 2. I could be pressing our card advantage lead a little bit more, but I am anxious with how low our life total got very quickly. They can't kill both wardens. That's a lot of card draw. Them. With them. Sakura. GG. We're on game 3. We are 2-0. Things are looking quite decent. The cards on top of the library. Yeah, I mean, there's a hand that can get me on that forest. It's gotta be this one. It's gotta be. And 1 forest gets me 2 forests. Maybe even 3, depending on when and how. Ooh. All right. Swamp number 2. Well, let's be safe. Nighthawk. Really? Broken Wings? It's messed up. Oh. Raid creature. Our entire premise was flawed. Ouch. There's the land. Might be just too late. There's no way they block this. Play a 4-3. If we can't beat them, we gotta just raise. Yeah, I don't believe Vizier will be casting 3 spells. A lot of spells. Still enough to kill. That is a shame. Go get him. them. Like, we can race this down. Fleeting distraction. I feel like that's an old card. Oh god, that's bad. Ouch. Get rid of that. Something like that. They won't take the trade. Which is fine. There's a lot of damage. I'm dead next turn. I can't do anything about the... about the birds. I'm at a 6, but that's gonna be it. If they play a land, we lose. Oh, the discard. Okay. We're not quite dead. So we got the team. And then the birds kill me. Is it a land upon it? We'll never know. GG. We got back. Round 4. Keep 2 wins, 1 loss. A workable hand. Winning the league without another elf. A little sad, but he's a 2-2 for 2. Like, we really shouldn't complain. He's on curve. No more birds, please, opponent. This. Into that. Into that. A lot of walls over there. Don't know how I feel about that. Is there a tower defense, an Arcades effect in this format? I don't know. Foundations came out a while ago. We're actually gonna start with Skeleton. Continue to pump Skeleton because, or continue to pump a Nighthawk. Do first strike. Yeah, I might be taking turtle damage. I don't have a choice. Go get him. You're surveilling. Nighthawk get bigger. You're kind of out of cards. But High Society Hunter will draw us cards. So we don't really have much to worry about. It's in white too. Okay, well that's why. That's why this game felt marginally easier than it should have. I mean, this is just lethal. Unless you got something upon it. You do not got something. Okay, well, GG. We got back immediately. Game 5, 3 wins, 1 loss. Keep. Skelly can get plunder off the ground. And, you know, he's also a skeleton. Secret sub theme skeleton in our deck. Because we have elves, vampire. Oh, okay, well. Luckily, raid says attack. It doesn't say you have to succeed in your attack. It's perfectly fine. We're just doing it for the raid. Yeah, I'll take Nighthawk on top. And the other two can go to the bin, because we will be having them anyways. Go get them. That's the turn. We're gonna ambush Wolf. Our opponent seems to be a counterspell deck. So I'd rather have my things resolve on my turn when I can cast actually good creatures. Go get them. Get a flyer out. We just build our board enough. Our opponent's Mana Screw should give us the game anyways. He's no longer a vampire. Okay. This? Into this. Go get them, legitimate business people. And reassembling skeleton. It's weird that reassembling skeleton and legitimate business person have the same stats. Like, you never see them in the same room. So it's easy enough to assume that maybe the clerk. A Clark Kent situation going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna deal as much damage as I can. Let him block and kill something if they want. It'll just trigger Morbid. End the turn. Draw a card. Put a counter. Their wall technically has given them more card advantage on us. Yeah, that's fine. Immediate retread. Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. High Society Vampire. This might get a counterspell. Nope. Okay, well. A man can dream. Death Touch. And Reach. Wild. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Sure. There. There. So many good Morbid triggers. I've played against Ward decks in this format before, and they always seem kind of good. Okay, well. How's my thing? This. GG. We are on game 6. 4 wins, 1 loss. A passable hand. If nothing else, we can stall with Skeleton. For a minute, maybe. Hopefully a minute at maximum. Oh, I don't need to. Okay, fair enough. What is blue-green? We've run into so many blue-green decks. Is there a reason for that? Let's begin filling our yard. I want a swamp. Whatever horrible thing they play next turn, I can kill with Bacon to a Pie. Yeah, it's an otter. As evil as they come. Which really are just extra. Like, how can something be made to look so cute by nature and also be horrendously vicious? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Opponent's sporting a Moogle. I played me some Moogles. Oh, my food. Yikes. There. Go get them. Yeah, well. I wanted my Morbid trigger, but my Morbid trigger not meant to be. Not meant to be. I've gotten one Morbid trigger off of a Needletooth pack. which sucks, but it is quite powerful. Yikes. Looks like I never will either. Sure. Yep. Legitimate business person. Being legitimate, doing business. The board with reasonably gelatin too. And gutless plunder. Our opponent is very vulnerable to 1/3s. But not for long. Not for long. Are we fighting? Go get him. I mean, it is rough, but we do need things to die. Yep. That we can go. The moment only puts one counter on, well, 1 on 2 creatures. No, the prowess duo. Fair enough. Swing with the team. The pressure continues. Now their blocks aren't as safe. I can't afford to take 10. I had to block something. At best, I get a trade that leads into a removal spell. At worst, they lose a lot of value. We're out of cards, but our board is slightly better than our opponent's. And we have most of our life total. So they can't really afford to retaliate. Without doing anything. want to fight, really? Prefer we didn't fight. Yeah, sure. Cue the infinite blocker. That and that. Going in. Play plunder. That one on top. I can't really afford to let me continue beating them. I have to block eventually, and when one of my things dies, the Banshee actually becomes removable instead of just flavor text. Um, well, they're all discard. Ugh, looting away problems. What is still ahead of us? Card advantage. Ooh. So greedy. The 3/4 flyer was actually a little bit scary, but go team. One of them. I think we win next turn. I don't really see a way for our opponent to. Oh. Depends on how aggressive they decide to be. Yeah, that's about right. Team? Like our goal is match casualties. Yep, kill the owl. Rely on the rats. I mean, this Banshee's gotten work done. GG. We got back. 5 wins, 1 loss. We are slowly but surely trudging our way through. I don't know. Ooh. A 2/2 for 1 mana. Diagraph goal. And a bird. Yeah, no block. No attack. We will ambush. See what our opponent does. Vanishing Light for my cool. I mean, that's messy, but I'll take it. Block the one that can grow. Ramp up a little bit. Do I have another creature in my bin? Do I? I do. Well, I guess we're Soul Calling next turn. It'd be nice if we could play Needletooth and expect it to survive, but it won't. So, our best call is Soul Caller. Okay. Yikes. I guess we have to do it anyways. We are getting. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, take another 5 damage. Maybe even 6 if our opponent is crafty about it. If they hit a removal spell, oh, never mind. Wait, that's whole 7. GG. We are back. Game number 7. We have 5 wins, 2 losses. I made this game 8. Math. How did that even work? Nighthawk into Bloodchief feels quite strong. So that's our plan. Opponent is a dog person, apparently. Very beautiful artwork. We will play that. And then pray it survives. It won't, but we're equipping. Okay. Working through damage. Maybe, yeah. I respect it. My plan is quite similar. Problem is 4 mana, he has 6 damage burn spells. Which means, like, even if we grow, Nighthawk has to survive another 2 turns of being on the chopping block. On the nice side, if they have like the 1/1 that makes a 4/4 dragon, it means our Nighthawk can actually trade off and we can get a Morbid trigger before we get one of our reoccurring methods. Cruel. Well, plans don't change. All rare lands. Talk about swanky. Ooh. Sure. Dies. Yeah. yeah. I remember you. You're quite powerful. Sure. Free food is free food. And we block more here. Eagle truffle snout. Built a food deck recently, and I didn't run across this, so that tells me I don't have a copy of it. Two spinners of souls. Okay, well, sure. I mean, I can kill both of them. If you really want opponent. That. Like, the Nighthawk has just gone uncontested for too long. He's making 10-point life gain swings every turn. Now, he will not be stopped. I do not care. 8 damage is a lot. I'll admit that, but I just don't think they have enough to stop me anymore. There are a couple of green spells that do it, right? Something to think about. Oh, well. Swing. Ooh, a dragon. Let's reanimate Nighthawk. We're technically still in danger. May fight, okay. You might as well. Even if it does get, not very far. And we'll kill it. Turning off isn't exactly what I want. Holy. Ghalta. I mean, but now. I get the Nighthawk free. Still iffy though. Yeah, there's Ghalta. I will not be able to block that damage. Like, we have to draw a removal spell. 6 damage in the air ain't gonna do it. Yikes. I mean, the resource deprivation is rough for us. And the fact that we haven't drawn any lands is also rough. I think this is the end. Our record ends 5-3, which isn't bad. But it felt like we could have got there. There's the 6th land. A little bit too late, really, deck. But yeah, GG. Well, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.